Yo guys, what is up? Hope you're doing good. And today I have a video about my top tips for when playing a 1v1, and I have 5 of them, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first tip, I'm going to go over the best perks to use. Now, for your first perk, you either want to go with 3 special grenades or 3 frags. Now, why? Well, 3 special grenades, you're going to have 3 stuns. The first stun, if you hit them with that, you can then nade him. Super easy kill, he's not going to be able to wait. He's not going to be able to get away from the nade. And then you got 2 more stuns to stun him and then flank him, so pretty useful. And then 3 frags, well, they're really helpful too. I mean, you can get 3 kills from that if you're good with nades. So yeah, it's either between those 2 perks, I would say. Now, perk 2, you either want to go with stopping power or juggernaut. Now, this obviously depends on your preference, but if you're sniping, I would suggest you go with stopping power so you don't get that many hit markers. But it's totally up to you and what you prefer. Now, third perk, I think this is like, everyone should use this if you're going to play a 1v1. You should definitely use dead silence. And it's just, I think it's overall the best third perk you can use. And this brings me to my next tip, tip number 2, which is you want to sound whore your enemy. And if you have dead silence, you're easily going to be able to do that, and it's going to be hard for them to do that to you. Now, if you can know where they're at by listening to their footsteps, you're going to get the drop on them every time. You're going to be behind them, so it's going to be, you're going to get the lead pretty easily, you know, if you're getting the drop on them, easy kills. Now, if you don't have a headset, you can still listen to footsteps through your TV. I've done it before. It's just a little bit harder. You might not want to move around, but it's definitely doable. So yeah, definitely big important tip right here. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so my third tip is for when you're playing cage match, and you know, the game's loading up, the map is loading, and then you get to the screen where it says, pick your class, right? And what you want to do right here, this is going to be a really good tip, you just want to wait for the enemy to pick a class first so they spawn in. And when they spawn in, you're going to get to see where they spawned at. So really huge advantage off the start to know where they spawned at, because you're going to know where to look for them, and they're not going to expect you. So yeah, really good tip right there. Keep that in mind when you're playing cage match the next time. Just let them spawn in first. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, tip number 4 is anticipating where your enemy's gonna spawn after you kill them. Now, for example, I'm gonna take shipment on shipment. If you kill him on one side, 90% of the time he's gonna spawn on the opposite side. And that's how it usually is on most maps. So if you know he's gonna spawn on the opposite side, you can camp a corner or head glitch something and wait for him to pass through like a likely area, right? And if you're doing this, you're just gonna have a big advantage over the other guy, and most of the time you're gonna win the gunfight. So that's my tip number 4. Now for my last and final tip, tip number 5, I want to go over head glitching. And in this game, it's all about head glitches. It really is. And what I recommend when you're playing a 1v1 is when you're looking for the enemy, you just want to move around the map. But try moving around the map using as much cover as you possibly can. And this is going to put you at a really big advantage, because if the enemy sees you, it's going to be harder for him to shoot you if you're behind cover. And once he does shoot you, you can react, and you're going to be behind cover, and you can just head glitch it and get in the gunfight with him, right? So you're going to have a big advantage if you're in a head glitch and he's not. So yeah, that's my tip number 5. Alright guys, so if you implement all of these tips, I can guarantee you're almost always going to win all your 1v1s, and it's going to be super easy for you guys. It's not going to be a struggle to win. So yeah, now I'm just going to play a clip of where I was playing a cage match, and I joined a session in progress, and I was down like 0-7, and I came back on this kid. And I just wanted to show it to you guys because it pretty much shows all the tips I was talking about. So yeah, if you guys liked what you saw, please drop a like and share with your friends and subscribe. So yeah, peace out guys. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy.